I'll just read my newspaper here and I'll tune out reality. I'll make my own. I'm reading this paper and I'm sure, like, if I make my own reality, it'll say Dave Miscavige is a god, Tom Cruise is a superhero, our cult doesn't commit any crimes, Anonymous is evil. It's the same story every day. No new dawn for your cult. Bad cult. No public for you. Would you care to comment on losing your mission in Santa Monica? Would you care to comment on losing the Celebrity Center in Munich? Your cult is losing buildings faster than they can open them. Have you Googled the racist? Yes, this is true. But he's yeah, they're being disruptive. They're being rude. Same old song, different day. Scientology will whine away.
These officers pretty much know everything that they're saying out here. They're in the HD police. You know, they pretty much have it scripted. We know what you're going to say about Anonymous. We know what you're going to say about the protesters. We're just going to listen as a formality and hope that you shut up finally. The only something that was made today was the car.
All right. Yep. Yeah, there you go. You don't have to fuck wad. No, sir. There's our next baiter, guys. That guy right there will be the next one to file criminal charges. That guy right there is the one that will go after Crucifuckwatch. He'll do what Kim Bellotti did to Brian, I'm sure.
Just get one of the lower ranking guys to do it for him? Make one of the lower ranking guys do it?
Well, Kim Bellotti is a pretty high-ranking person.
Kim Bellotti is the executive director.
You put up one of the little cult members and they'll feel like, to the task, they'll feel like that they're being pressured and they won't want to be a part of it. You need a die-hard, hardcore Kool-Aid drinker.
There you go.
Make sure to Google the crimes of Scientology. They are many. Filing false police reports is one of them. It's a staple. L. Ron Hubbard said it's okay to make up crimes on your critics.
Old guy. This like really morbidly obese old guy. He drives by every raid and gives us the finger.
Nice.
And I always give it to him back.
Very
It's really
nice.
funny.
Very nice.
I'm like, I love you.
Very nice.
So, for those of you who are interested, that is the officer that I was not nice to, and I did apologize to him for my previous dealing. So, told him I watched the video. I realized I was not nice to him, and I did apologize. Hopefully everybody's happy. Hey, you guys notice how no new people are signing up for your cult? There's a reason for that. It's because you bankrupt your members, and they wind up dead.
Okay, they said an elderly gentleman reported that I assaulted him. That is basically the extent of the detail that I was given, and I think pretty much the extent of the detail that they gave to the police. They offered no evidence, and so there's nothing the cops could do, other than come over here and waste their time.
And that's what Scientology is all about.
So I'm free to go, and there's nothing they can do because there's no evidence, and it didn't happen.
And you got a free hug.
My final comment, I just wanted to say that the DC Metro Police are incredibly level-headed and fair, and I want to thank them for coming out here and just being totally cool with it. They came out, they read the notes before they came on the scene, so they know that they get called every single time for no reason, so they knew that this was probably going to be a waste of time. So, I mean, but they still came out anyways. They still did the research. I think it's fun to thank them. They did really good.
Yeah, Scientology failed. Scientology lies its way to spiritual freedom and just fails along the way. Hey, you know that the DC police keep a log? They know you guys are nuts.
It's 7:09.
Hey, did you see that epic Scientology failure? Your guys' ability to lie to the cops didn't work. No Scientology tech works. That was a total failure, guys. Way to rake in the lies. The funny thing is, when you lie, people see through it. Live in your bubble world now. Time to go back in your little shell.
Ethical people on the planet constantly lying things.
You want to answer his question? He asked you a question. Repeat the question for Scientology, please.
You lied in command. Lie to the most ethical people on the planet. Lie to the police constantly.
Did you get the question? It's why do the most ethical people on the planet constantly lie to the police? Live in your little bubble. Pretend you don't have to deal with reality. You notice all the people hanging out here with your cult. Wait, no, there's no public. Hey, I've got KSW figured out. Sweeping streets, making false police reports, and inflating your numbers. That's KSW. Holding little cruddy band events on Fridays that none of the public shows up to. That's KSW. Keeping Scientology working. Sweeping the streets, day after day, clipping the hedges, and keeping the public away. That's KSW. You notice how we're crumbling before your mighty OT powers. It's amazing. You guys just call the cops and we crumble. We turn into dust. We stop protesting. We run away. Fail. Try again. Guys, do you know how to do KSW?
Keep Scientology working?
Yeah, it's sweeping streets and lying to the police. That's KSW. Oh, he never talks. Zombies don't talk. Hey, when the cult finally collapses, you can get a job with the city cleaning the streets. They trained you to do that, right? No, but seriously, have you heard the L. Ron Hubbard audio where he's ranting against minorities? Where he calls black people slow and he refers to Asians as chinks? Have you heard that for yourself? Or do they hide that part of your tech? You know, if you guys had 8 million members, I think you'd be doing a lot more sweeping. How does it feel to live in a bubble? Is it comfortable? You don't want to bump into him, sir.
Yes, RP. Did you see the
Yeah. You out?
Okay, if your organization to lie to the police instead of fabricating stories, that's right in jail. That's because I'm a protester. Do you have any problem with your organization lying to the police and fabricating crimes? You missed the cigarette butt, sir. You missed the cigarette butt.
You're never going to clear the planet if you can't clear the sidewalk of cigarette butts, sir.
Gutter Tech. This proves that Gutter Tech is a failure. Gutter Tech, despite being heralded by Scientology as the most powerful of their techs, as you can see by this stray cigarette butt, on the ground, Gutter Tech has failed.
That's horrible, man. That man.
Are you going to retrieve the cigarette butt? Because we will report you to your superior.
Yeah. We're going to do a knowledge report. You missed the cigarette butt, you're going to wind up on the RPF. If you miss cigarette butts on the RPF, you get fed rice and beans.
For how long?
Until David Miscavige says so. And if you mess up there, you go to the RPF's RPF, where you only just get rice, no beans. They should give these guys robot designation numbers and then, like, assign them jobs.
Have you been instructed not to speak with us, sir?
Hey, Crusoe, you shouldn't make fun of him. He's deaf. It's not his fault. I'm sure David Miscavige came up and slapped him in the ears and made him deaf. Thank you, dear. Dude, he got the bud!
Oh, you did it!
He's definitely KSW.
Oh, cool. I'm going to put a story on.
Alright, it's 7:30. The only real activity is a Cylon sweeping the lawn and the sidewalk. Colt's pretty much dead, thank you. Their failed attempt today to make a protester go away by making up a false police report, which didn't pan out the way the cult wanted it to. If you had a chance to Google the racist rantings of L. Ron Hubbard.
You spent 80 on this goddamn thing and it doesn't make any noise.
So basically, anyway, it is 7:30. The Anons are headed home because spooky shit comes out at night here in front of the DC org.